Hey, what is up, everyone? It is December 22nd, and we're going to go over the futures markets real quick. Next week is the last trading week already in 2023. It's crazy how fast it's gone, but let's kick this off right here. So starting off with the S&P 500, there were a couple setups. The first one right here, it already got complete. Here's the entry right there. Then when price came back down and hit the line the other way, because the original target is up here, that green line, but when it came back down and hit the other way, we put the 1.146 level on it, and so went up there and hit that, no problem at all. So from that entry point all the way down here, all the way to right there, it's good 42-point gain. So real nice trade in that one. And then secondly, using the this semaphore, there's 1, 2, and then the orange ones, 0.3, 0.4. We go ahead and put the inside pitchfork with the triangle settings on it. Here was the entry bar right there. And then, so the exit is either the green line up here or the 1.414 from the low right there up to the entry bar high, which would have been the high from that move. And as you can see, price went up there and hit the 1.414 level. So that was another good trade. Let's see the entry from when it hit up there, 25-point trade right there for the S&P 500. So both of those are done. There's nothing more, right now going into next week that I'm looking for the S&P 500. I mean, all it looks like right now is that we have potential. Well, it looks like what it is. Excuse me. Looks like what it is from here is that we have been in consolidation right here. See that? We have consolidation phase. We went from, here's another one right here, another consolidation phase. Here was an uptrend we were in right there. So that's what happens when price comes from consolidation. You either get an uptrend or get a downtrend out of it. And then when it's an uptrend, then the next phase you're going to have is consolidation, and then which is what we're in right now. And then from the consolidation phase, we're going to see, which way is price going to go. Is it going to go for the uptrend, or is it going to go to the downtrend? So it looks like we're uptrend, but not really. We are just still in this consolidation phase box right here. We're just still in the delete that. There we go. We're still just in the consolidation phase right now, so we just have to wait and see which way it's going to go. Now obviously if the price continues to move up, let's see, we can use that. Ooh, that's not what I want. Where is it? That it? Yeah, they use that to that, and then there's nothing really good to go after. Maybe that, maybe something like that. I don't know. It's too early to tell for it, which one we're looking for it. But definitely right now the upside has more potential for it, just based upon the current setup for it. But right now we're still in the consolidation phase. If we look at the MFI down here, we can see it's coming off being overbought right here. If we come on the daily chart, it's extremely overbought, so we will be looking for a movement down here in the market. Doesn't guarantee it's going to happen, and it doesn't predict when it's going to happen. It just, what it shows us is this is something to be on the lookout for, because like if you look at previously, like look right here when it got to the overbought, yeah, there's a little correction, but then we went right back up to extremely overbought for a while. Then we had a nice little correction down, went all the way down here to where it was oversold, had a nice little correction up. But then look at that, then took it all the way down, and look right here. See, it went on this candle about right here into the oversold territory and continued going down, 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 down. Had a little move back up, but then look at that, took another dive down before it finally had a big move up right here. And since then we've still had, it's been in overbought territory from about right here, and price has still gone up. So we still haven't had that correction that we're looking for in the S&P 500. So just something to be careful about, looking forward to going into the last week of 2023, especially into 2024. Then for the Russell 2000 right here, so the overall chart we have right here, we have a potential long setup right here. Long setup from the, let's get rid of this, long setup with a potential 5-wave LA move. So there we have the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price goes up here and here's 2100.3. We have that confirms that we are in the the 5-week LA move, and we'll have a long setup based off of it right there. If price doesn't do that and price goes all the way down here to 1914.3, then that would negate the 5-week LA move, since wave 4 cannot go into wave 2, and that would be that. But other than that, and it would create a really nice long setup if we do. If it hits there, then we'll definitely be talking about that further, but that hasn't happened today. But just like the S&P 500, there were 2 long setups. Here's the first one right there, but nothing to do about it. This bar was the entry bar, but look what happened. Powered on through it, hit the target right there, so can't do anything about that. And then secondly, here was the second one right here, using the orange ones. We can see price closed above it right there, and then hit the green line, which also would have been, I think the 1.44 is down here, so that long is close enough to hit the green line to consider it done. So both of those long setups are done as well. So kind of like the S&P 500, same thing with the Russell 2000. We're just wait and see mode as far as what's going to happen next to it. There could be a potential expanding wave because we have the red high, red low. This one is a higher high than this one, but so we need that one to turn red, and to do that we need price to drop out of the bottom and create a lower low down here, and that would create an expanding triangle trade. But going into next week, there's just not much else to say about the Russell 2000 right here. Actually, let's look at the MF5 for it. We look at the 4-hour, it's middle of no man's land. Daily is kind of like S&P 500, where it's coming off being overbought, and we haven't had big retracement down. So again, another market stacking the odds kind of against it, where we haven't had a decent sized move down when we had the move up, and the MFI is saying it's overbought for the daily chart. All right, going into the Dow Jones, there is a long that got completed, and I don't worry about that because we are in a live trade, or it's a live setup for a long trade for it. And what it is, you see red symbol 4, orange, orange, put the inside pitchfork. So when price closed right there above the blue line, that was the signal to go long, and there was the high for it. So the target would be either the 1.414 or the green line, whichever one gets hit first. So price got up in there, but never hit the 1.44, sold off all the way back down some. So going into next week, the market opens. This isn't a trade I'll be looking at taking right here, just because if the market opens right there, then where's 8:30 a.m. because that's the time the market opens. You have that much time for it to really go up and get either the green line or the 1.44 to actually make some decent money off it. There's 220 ticks, and it slides all the way down, 11:30, 2:2. There's 3. The market closes right there. So it could be a decent trade, but if when the market opens right here and it goes against you right there, you have the time then is definitely going against you for the 1.44 definitely is not going to get one hit. So then your next exit would be looking for the green line over there to get hit, and it's just going against you. So when time's not working on your side like that, I just avoid those trades. It's not one I'd be looking at going into, but this is a live long setup in the Dow Jones, and kind of like the S&P 500, Russell 2000. Well, this is the only one that is live compared to those other two, but outside of that, there's nothing much else going on with it. Well, I'll take that back. We could have a potential expanding triangle trade. You see, if we have this one turns green, which it doesn't look like it's going to because it already would have. So what we need is, so there's the high, there's low, higher high. We would need this low to continue going on down there, break this low, which would create an expanding triangle trade setup. But we'll see if that happens. Now oil, we do have a lot going on here with oil right now. So the first thing we have is in this longer term 5-wave LA move. Let me move that out of the way. 5-wave LA move. There was a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when price closed above right there. the blue line, that's a signal to go long, with the target being the yellow line right up there. That obviously hasn't gotten hit yet, and prices has been waffling back and forth. So we're looking that up to go up there and get hit, somewhere, 76, 73 with the sliding scale down, somewhere in the 76s is we're looking for the next move for oil to go up there and get hit from that move. Then we also have another move. Let me think I have it hidden on here. Let's see here. I don't need that. Yeah, that's it right there. I don't know what that is. I don't need two of them on there. And hide you. So here's the next one we have. That's also on an 5-wave L8 move. It is right here. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then when the price closed above the red line right there, that was a signal once we got the 5-wave hit that the next target's the white line. That didn't happen, and price continued to move on down, hit the blue line, but also hit the 1.146 the other way. So either one of those was a signal to change the exit for it. And when we change the exit to is we take the low, or the 0 point, up to the entry bar high. Oops, undo that, which is this one right here. So the move has not only gone down to the lower blue line, but the lower 7 and 8 line down here, where it found some support. Looked like it was going to go up there and hit this target today, which the target we have right here was at 75.50 right there. So that's the target we are looking for, because that's the 1.46 extension level from 0.0 to the entry bar high. And price sold off again and is using the 7 and 8 line as support again. So kicking it off next week, I'm looking for oil to push higher to at least 75.50, and then, like I mentioned a little bit ago, from the other one, where'd it go? Let's hide you, put you back on there. We're looking for the first target being 75.50 level long, the next one being this yellow line up here, which is about the mid 76s as well. So with price being 73.47, looking for next week, or maybe not. Well, I'm looking for a higher move. If price continues to move down some right here, I think that just creates a better long opportunity for going long into this market until it hits up into the mid 70s to mid 76s for oil going into next week. Then have next week, then definitely the week in first week of 2024. Nasdaq here. So we have two triangle long setups live right here. Here's the first one we have, and this is a really good setup right here. And this is one that's really interesting about going long when the market opens. So what we have right here is using the orange semaphore, green and green. Put the triangle on it. When price closed but let me get this out way too. When price closed above it right there, that was the signal bar to go along with it. And then the target we have was either the green line up here or the 1.44 extension level from the entry bar high to the low from the move right there. So you see the 1.44 didn't get hit, and it went down to actually use the 50% retracement from the 0 bar, from the low of the triangle move up to the entry bar high. So use that perfectly as support right there, which is an excellent entry point to get into it. But with the target being a flat line right here, and also of course the 1.44 is going to be a flat line, it's a Fibonacci line, but the green line being the 5 line for that target, and actually it's slightly going up, so that means the 1.44 is the next target level we're looking for, going for it. This is a really good setup right here to go along with it, taking it up to right there, a good 0.67% win, 113 points where the market currently is in Nasdaq right there. So this is a really good setup going into next week for Nasdaq. And then the other one we have right here is using, see there's red semaphore, red, then orange and orange, so we're using the orange ones in it. Here we have where it went live right there. And then we have, there's the low to where's the high that moved right here. So price never hit the 1.44, but kind of like it was in the Dow, where the exit is either the 1.44 or a sloping green line, Like the market opens right there, and then where is 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday? Right there. There's where 8:30 a.m. right there. This is all kind of dead time right here. You know, if you're not getting a good pop up, which the market's going to be super light, you know, with on Monday being Christmas, you know, going into Tuesday, the market's going to be super light. That this is just kind of dead time right there. So you're hoping that the minimal contracts that are traded are people going along with it, and it's going to push it higher. Because if it's not, people are just taking profit, shorting it, you're going down, you're losing all this time, and you're going to lose all this profit potential. Because as soon as this orange line crosses the green line right there, then the exit we're just looking for is sloping down on the green line right there. So this isn't a good setup. So we're not really worried about that one anymore, since really the best setup is this one right here. This is one you want to, if you are going to get into Nasdaq, this is the one you want right there. That's it right there. You know, taking it up to 17,076.50. That's a play going into next week, going long for it. Then, last but not least, going over to Bitcoin right here. We'll just look at a longer term time frame for it. Yeah, there's a lot going on for it. I'm extremely bullish in Bitcoin, still extremely bullish. So any sell-offs, if a sell-off does happen to it, I just look at it as a good opportunity to add more to my portfolio. Because for the Bitcoin, I own Bitcoin and Litecoin, and so any you know, if it comes back down here to the, you know, mid-teens, 15,000 or so, it'd be great to load up back again on it. But anyways, yeah, because what we have right here is we had a 5-wave move, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When price closed above the blue line right here, that signaled to go long with the target being the yellow line, but that obviously didn't happen. The price went back down, hit the blue line the other way, not just didn't hit that, but from the 5 to the 4 point, hit the 1.146. So either of those means we change the target, and how we change the target is we go from the 0 line up into the entry bar high of the move, which is that one right there. And so I put it on here for the black line as well. So the target we're looking for right here is 74,000. I think I have two of them on there. Yeah, here we go. 74,440. That's the target line we're looking for from this move right here. Now, we also have, let me hide this one. Hold on. I don't need all this stuff on there, I know that. So, we have a potential 5-wave Elliott move down. What it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, and this is why I put the black line on here, 4, 5. Because if price closes above the black line at 45, or not even close it, just pierces it. If it goes up to 45,416, then it'd be said and done. Because the wave, the low of wave 2 or the low of wave 1, however you want to look at it, is, or excuse me, low of wave 1, yeah, is 4,515. So there's wave 2. So price cannot go into wave 2. So again, it's one of those Elliott wave moves that makes it not work if it happens. So if it does go up there, you know, 45 pierces, if it goes up to at least 45,416, the Elliott wave potential move to the downside is said and done. And so that's why I have the black line on here. But at the same time, we also have potential 5-wave Elliott move long. See the 0, 1, 2. Potential 3, nah, I just put that one on there. I know that's going to be it. What we need price to do is retrace down to the 23.6 level. So wherever the high goes and retraces down the 23.6 level, that would be signal that's the potential 4th point. Then the X, and then to solidify the 5-wave move, it needs to go up here and hit the 1.146 level for it. So that's what we have going on right there for that one, and it kind of makes sense for it. This is another reason why I'm extremely bullish in Bitcoin, is because, let's see here, are those both the same? Okay, yeah, I don't need both those on there. The reason why is if you look at the history of when the Bitcoin futures were created, basically Bitcoin's done the same thing, where it gets a 5-wave move up, retracing back down. 5-wave move up. Let me hide this. 5-wave move up, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, retracing back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave move up to a new high right here, then retracing back down. And now we have potential 5-wave move up, and just like every other 5-wave move we have that created a new high for Bitcoin from its lows down here, there's no reason to think why this potential 5-wave move won't go up and create a new high in Bitcoin. And if it does that, that would hit the target that we're looking for, 74,440 from that move. So that's the main reason why, or that is the reason why I'm still extremely bullish in the Bitcoin market. And any weakness I see in Bitcoin, I just look at as a great opportunity to perhaps get some more. I'm not looking to buy some right now, but if prices did collapse back here and come back to these lows again, say even the 20,000s, I'll be looking to definitely purchase more because I own it more. I do own it on a long-term holding, not day trading with it. I do that for the futures markets. But anyways, hope that helps. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas out there, and definitely doing some more videos over the weekend. Of course, for next week for the trading and everything. So I think 2024 could be a pretty wild ride out there. But anyways, hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. Talk to you later. Bye.